Well, hello guys, this is me, Christian again, and for today's video, that's right, we are indeed doing the next of, well, Season 52's Brawl Pass video for today. And this, of course, is dedicated to the Nano Noodles. So there's that. Or we could just go to the vote here, and we have these different types of hypercharges we can somewhat get, along with different amounts of currencies. And it seems for now we got all brawlers once again collected until Nori comes out. Then that's going to be like basically somewhat a whole different story here. As for these skins, Season 52 here, we got two brand new skins for Master Miko and Cyberpunk Jae-yun. Yeah, minder, there's a discount, 50% off, so instead of that means instead of 2 keys, it's 1. And that always happens like every part of these. Well, you know, types of events and whatever not, guys. And I see we still have it all the way linked back to a Season 34's event when we had, I guess, Herbie Kenji as, yeah. And the different variations of it. Somewhat anyways, guys. Anyways, well, I believe I should get started on what I clearly want to talk about today. And I got lots of topics that I want to clear up and just somewhat basically get out of the way. But before I even begin to actually somewhat do that, if any of you guys are mainly new to the channel, so if you've had your accounts for a while, please just feel free to like and subscribe if you guys want, as usual. So yeah, here we go. Yeah, NATO Day is tomorrow on August 3rd. Because we are now on August 2nd. See? Look at that. Look at that for ya. August 2nd, 2026. We are just closing in towards the last month before summer really ends. Well, we're almost getting halfway through summer. So we're closing in, packing summer up very soon, actually speaking. And fall will get here. It will become the next big thing. Yeah, fall will be here very soon enough. Sooner than later. Sooner than we all like to dream to imagine it possibly. Can't deny it, can't control it, can't stop it. It's destined. It's inevitable. It's part of the future. It's part of how life just goes on. Much as how we repeat the cycle of living, like humans getting born in the world and then dying here, all in the physical realm. Yeah. Well, the cycle of 4 seasons is not much different. It's reminding us so much of how life really can be. And especially on reminding us how we should be truly reflecting, how we should be truly living our lives. And hopefully we can think more positively with every single encounter we face for sure in life. Yeah. So anyways, I repeat, today we are on the 2nd day of August, 1 month away to September, so that means 1 more month left until like colleges and schools and whatever not start here in Canada. Now, if you're in the USA, I imagine your school days, because I know there are USA people that do watch, but yeah, their school, yeah, for the children, and yeah, most likely, their school day is numbered. They only got a few more days before it starts, or did it already start? I'm not exactly sure here. Well, as for the idea of Special Olympics basketball, last month we had the games, of the provincial games, and I told you last time that we got a silver medal. That was something, like we had some improvement. It was a fantastic way to go on upon our entire season of the year of 2026, next year better be a rally up of a kick of a punch of a comeback. We're getting closer and closer every year. I feel confident that next year we're getting a gold medal. We're going to try our best on that anyways. But that's not what I'm here to tell you about. Yeah, so I kind of did this little, request basically. I'm the one that sort of came up with the idea. I asked my coach basically about having a BBQ sesh, since we typically do that every year after a good game, no matter if we win or lose. Usually to get together one last time for for me, the coaches, and my teammates until like our actual practice games begin again, and they most likely take place in November of this year. That, or it could be surprising to me that it might be October or December, but most likely I have to somewhat think it is around the time I just said, November. Yeah. But anyways, for real though, he agreed on the idea, and yep, we're having a BBQ some point in August. We don't know when. It's just that it's been in the specific month of August. That's about it for the duration of that. But I do expect it to be on some point during, like, it will be on a specific day in August. Like, I don't know when in August, but it will be on some type of day. I'll let you guys know on further, more post details about that, if that does come up at all. Who knows? For all I know, they could probably completely forget about the BBQ, and they might not have the BBQ at all. Well, look, I just like the BBQ sesh, okay? I haven't gotten much BBQ of fever of a season, and that's typically a good way to go out with summer. Although I had a good pizza yesterday. Pizzas are also tasty. Like, they are typically so delicious during the summer. And it wasn't the donair kind, it was the works kind. It was nice, yeah. The only times I had the BBQ was during a cousin's birthday party, Canada Day, the celebration I showed you last month when Canada Day turned 159 years old. Yeah, for the 159th time yet. It's good old 1867. So yeah. And then another time was definitely the games, the Special Olympic Games. Like after the open ceremony we had. Yeah, it's where I took good advantage of eating so much. I was hungry a lot, yeah, so couldn't help getting through 3 hot dogs, 6 hamburgers, blah blah blah. Yeah, next year, yeah. So the weather so far, what are likely the weather conditions? So let's see. As far as I know, today we're on 26, but feels like 27 absolutely here in my area of the town. And throughout the rest of it, well, for a couple days, it's going to stay in the 20 degree mark, like 24 Monday, 26 Tuesday. But then between August 5th, all the way literally until the 10th, or I guess the 9th here, I'm seeing a little over 30 degrees. Although Monday, like next Monday coming up on the 10th of August, which is just, by the way, a few more days and till the carnival happens. But yeah, seriously, 29 degrees is going to definitely feel like it's in its 30s, and it might be possible because I see sun on the 11th, so it might actually feel more like 30 degrees again. But yeah, cloudy on the 2nd and 3rd of August, sunny between the 4th to 8th of August, although the 6th and 8th is going to be, yeah, Well, mostly cloudy on the 6th, and partly cloudy on the 8th. And then there's going to be a tiny bit of raindrops, surprisingly, on the 9th and 10th, despite it being in the 30s. Well, that's summer weather for you, so that's kind of average. And then the 11th, guaranteed for the 11th of August. Oh yes, sunny. Yeah, so I see like, what, 31, 30, 32, 30, 31, right? Between August 5th to 9th. So yeah, I'm getting a good old classic 30 degrees on my birthday. Sweet. And I'm going to be turning 22 years old. Yeah, I'm going to be in my double digits. My double tools in the world. Yeah, so no matter what number it is, reverse it backwards and it's going to be the same no matter what for an entire full year. That's right, all until next year. Boy. So that's all fun and games and stuff. As for the previous idea for the World FIFA Cup, yeah, the idea of having it all again and having people watch it around and knowing how super popular it gets around these times of year, yeah, it's awesome. I did watch some of the games. It was good how they were able to get a lot of short shots, some of which they were able to get a few shots in the goal. Canada most likely did a good job for a few games. Sadly, they didn't qualify as the winner, though. I guess the early games, I remember, I can't remember who Canada went against, but I did recall remembering the score, being 6-0. 6 for Canada, 0 for another team. That was fantastic. Kind of funny how it seems like they weren't trying. But anyways, that was that. And certainly I cannot wait for the smoothie update. Okay, guys? I just cannot wait. That's going to be a good time of the rally up yet. Yeah, it's going to be a complete additional upgrade towards our nano noodles, right? Like our nano power-ups. You see, our nano power-ups are already good enough, but with the smoothies power-ups, yeah, wow, it's going to become almost an unstoppable machine, basically. An ascending upgrade. It's going to make our brawlers even more stronger than you can ever imagine. Are we ever to go beyond plus ultra? Sorry, I think you know where I kind of sailed that reference from, right? It would have been from late April, update, MHA, blah blah blah, yep. You can tell, yep. Let me know in the comments below. Non-common sense there. But anyways, so what's expected for my week? Well, I mean, I already got my pool set up. We already knew that. Yeah, for some point this week I might take a good dive in my swimming pool again. Been taking real good advantage. Well, actually, not exactly. I only got to go in it twice. Well, that's definitely more than I did last year. It was only September 3rd of 2025 when I went last year. And this year it was the 7th of July and the 28th. And the only reason why I can keep track and actually count all those entirely through, guys, is somewhat just because I haven't gotten in it as much. And when you don't go in things, when you don't have a lot going on, when you have a few close friends, when you have a few less events that goes on, it makes more better memories. Like, more memory. Okay, yeah. Think about it. The lesser things that are in your life, the more memories you can keep track of and have a better perspective on. Because, yeah, you can have too many memories about the greatest things that can happen in life, but then forget some of the simple, basic, important tasks. Like, what I'm trying to get at is, I guess, we have too many memories that can overfill, and eventually we run out of memory space, basically, right? Kind of like our electronic devices, right? Like, there's only so much we can put into our memory brains, right? And whereas I suffer some short-term memory loss at time to time again, yeah, it does suck for me. And I bet we all are familiar with the common feeling of what it's like to lose your train of thought, right? It happens to me a lot, and probably will in this video too, if I haven't already screwed that part up already. Well, I don't think I have yet, but that's why I listed a specific amount of topics, so I can stay focused and talk to you guys a bit more before I likely end my video. Oh, and speaking of which, yeah, I know this video is already taking a long time, and I do expect it to go over the 20-minute mark, but actually, come to think of it, I'm almost pretty much done with speaking to you guys today. Not because I don't like you, y'all. I love all my viewers. That's why I want all my enduring supporters to keep liking and subscribing and telling your friends, family members, animal pets, or whoever, right? Love you all. Grip of a friend. Look, yeah. I do try my best. Now, that doesn't mean I don't want negativity on my channel, because I will delete those comments if anything doesn't resonate right with me. Like, if it's sounding like advice, like sounding like you're trying to be the hero, but yet it's like a victimizing moment, and it almost comes out sounding like criticism, I'm not gonna take that well. I'm pretty much a little sensitive when it comes to, yeah. I don't know, part of me being autistic here, whatever, yeah. Anyways, now I can understand, I can try to bear some of the heat of the criticism, but not a whole lot of it. Like, I really try every day to improve my mental toughness a lot. It is not easy, especially when you don't expose yourself to a lot of toxicity, drama, etc. But I know that's the real life we are living in, and basically that does suck there. But knowing how to get through, knowing psychology, I guess, especially dark psychology, and knowing how to stay positive through all the barren action, and yeah, may I add calm? Calm and collective keeps the peace at bay alive. Makes it feel true like a home. Well, anyways, so from the 7th to 10th, I agreed on my plan of going to spend 3 days with my 2 best friends at Miracle Niche. There's no more to say about that. Yeah. But I love the good old harbor. Good old 3 days of the harbor. And getting some maybe good beach days. Or whatever. If there's likely plenty of great precious timing on that. Now the other thing too is I certainly cannot wait at any circumstances to 100% specifically very much with the feeling enjoy the carnival rides. Yeah, the amusement rides of total fun, or the fair, whatever. Yeah, it's the whole exhibition, and yeah, it's for, well, part exhibitions for 4 days. Well, not really, okay. Well, part exhibition was like 1 day, but the full exhibition was like 3 other days. It's actually going from 12th to 16th of August, but the carnival ride started on the 13th, and I'm gonna enjoy every bit of it. Yet once again, my best parts I love about it, and you guys should, if you guys have a local carnival rides near your local area, Rallyway, try them out for yourselves, and let me know which rides you enjoy if you have one near you guys. Seriously, for real. Oh, this would be so great if I can get your guys' somewhat feedback on that. Totally. Thanks. But yeah, anyways. Rides I really love to go on. Well, first of all, first ride of the day, I have to somewhat say it'd be the, okay, yeah, so the Himalayas, another one. Ferris wheel is a common one, but it's a good one, and although it's a little scary, so sort of not my favorite, but it's a good ride. Sizzler is a great, another example. Zero Gravity I used to like, but it kind of strangles the back of my neck a little bit, I find, so maybe not as much anymore. Used to be back in 2023 and 2024. I kind of stopped liking the idea of it in 2025. But they added a recent, in 2024 they added a ride called the Spin Out, and then in 2024 was the Spin Out, and then in 2025 was the newest ride I was familiar with, called the Star Trooper. And at first it was a bit scary, but I did like the idea over time, and I was able to catch a lot of windy air time, a ton, going forward and then backwards. Kind of similar to like how this, let's see, how the zipper works. But instead of like going flipping, upside, whatever, yeah, it's more like, I don't know how to describe it. I guess it's kind of given the vibe of what Saturn is like, in a sense. That I don't know. I guess that's the best I can describe the Star Trooper for you all. And then there's another type of ride this year. I don't know the name of the ride yet, but I will be excited for the new frills of that ride, and I will let you guys know more about that part afterwards. But overall, it's going to be the best experience of the 2026 year. And if that's yet still the case, this will give a more brilliant resemblance of an idea to try it even more again in 2027. Yay! Now time to get on with the scrolling part for Season 52 here. Yeah, I'm going to keep this function. I'm going to keep this rolling as much as I can for the seasons after seasons, and getting many more rowers to prestige after prestige, total insanity of the levels, and this should be about it, right? Got a good gracious amount of gems, super nice. Wasn't so good for the big stone though. Oh, anyways, let's get started, shall we, for real, guys? Yo, here we finally get going. Yes. Taking this nice and slowly here. Because we can. And yeah, that's right. Up to 60 total levels. Oh, I guess I did forget to collect something from the Brawl Pass reward, yeah. Since I completed all the 60 additional levels, once again, yep. Player title for this year is called Nano-powered! Nano-powered! Yeah. Sweet, let's go. So I am assuming the next player title for Season 53's event in like, when I do it in like late August, will be probably Smoothie-powered then, right? Well, better collect a ton of other rewards before we get to ending the video here for real, guys. But yeah, I think that seems to be like a good way to enjoy my summer. 14th of August, might watch a movie. Like in a like an outdoor theater movie at a park, at a good old park. 15th will be some sort of training program for the scary little haunted corn maze I'm pretty sure I told you guys before. Couple of Octobers I've been doing, like October 2024, October 2025. If I do the training program just right, I should be able to get paid extra. I should be able to get paid a little bit more this year when I do the seasonal 1 month thing again in 2026, of course. Yeah, I can't possibly think of any more things to go through. We'll do this. Checking stats now for some ridiculous reason. Yep. They are seriously improving. I am seriously improving. Look at that, guys. Yeah. Special 8-star Nova with our obvious endless win streak. That's really fun too. I hope I can keep that up and going. Like almost 55 here with her. But this is probably where it ends here. All I know is I definitely got a few plans coming throughout the summer of, well, definitely here for August of this summertime. I don't know if one of the things I plan on that adventure is going mudsliding or not. Well, that was something that happened in July, but hope it doesn't happen. But I'm not entirely super sure of what's going to happen in September yet. Hopefully I get a job by September. Or maybe like late August. Because anything would be defeating the idea of just a 1 month 1 month autumn kind of seasonal job, you know, guys. Be seriously a nice improvement. Otherwise, there might be a couple fun things that happens in September. Well, we know there's not likely going to be any more additional Brawl Stars updates. Like, we're not going to get any, like, further information on what the September update's going to be like yet until it actually comes, with the next Brawl Talk being late August, most likely. Because we have the Nano Noodles for the July update, and for August, it's the Smoothie Powered now. But September's update, imagine if they just bring back Subway Surfers again. Lol. Honestly, that'd be great. Subway Surfers from last September. Let's just bring Subway Surfers back for September 2026. But this time, let's add like at least 2 or 3 more new skin brawlers. Lol. Wouldn't that be nice, yo? Seriously, if something like this could happen. Like, honestly, how many of you guys really enjoyed the... Like, be honest in the comments down below. Let me know right now on... Yeah, how did you guys enjoy, like... Rating 1 out of 10. How was the Subway Surfers event for you? And would you recommend getting this again? Like, the event, I mean. Well, although, yeah, it was a good event, and I did really like it. But I know it wasn't doing much of a huge favor for Brawl Stars entirely here, the company somewhat. But that definitely encouraged a lot of people to play Subway Surfers, that's for sure. Well, it didn't encourage me, though. Because otherwise, why would I still be playing on here and not Subway Surfers, right? Yeah, no cheapers. No thank you on that. And we finally now concurred to a 30-minute part of the video now. Yeah, I got nothing else more. I am clearing all my topics off now. Here we go. Blocked from my head. No more. Well, anyways, y'all take care now as usual. I love the golden Leon icon along with my Solar Fame 1, almost 2 here. Can't believe I just have up to 10 brawlers now at the insane prestige levels, for real. And then I have at least 5 of them right now at, like, the gold. Wow, they're all actually in satisfying order here. Literally. Well, not exact order, like, there's no messed up ones like, say, silver there, silver, right? There's no uneven ends. It's all most likely in a good solid line, I must say, guys. Yeah, Damien does good too. Well, anyways, feel free to like and subscribe again if you want, guys. Have a best day or night, wherever you guys are in the world. What a wicked, fantastic summer experience it's been this year. Amazing, bravo, awesome. Wowzers, whatever. Now, Christian signing off. Bye-bye for real. Green apples. Yeah.